Mistakes can set you back, but don't worry, mistakes are fixable. So in this video, we're gonna highlight some of the biggest mistakes so you can correct them. If you have done them, don't worry, you can fix it. And if you haven't really done them yet, it's really good to know so you don't make this mistake. So my name is Shinchi42 and this game is called Rebirth of Glory. It is a mobile RTS, mobile simulation game, and this is all about warfare. So strategy is key importance in here. Really good strategy and bad strategy can change the whole thing. So first thing here that we're going to talk about is tribe. Now, when you first get into the game, you're going to eventually join a tribe. And when you join a tribe, you need to understand that there is some gatekeeping. The gatekeeping is anyone can join or you have to apply to join. Now, if it's going to be anyone can join, that's something that we call security risk. It is a security risk. So I'll give you an example in here. If you look at this tribe in here, this IPJX tribe, this is a security risk tribe because we actually use this. I've used this also as a vehicle to move around in the map. So imagine this, we're actually all the way on this side of the map. We don't own any passes, but we're able to teleport in this area. Because IPJX allows us to teleport because of its gatekeeping, it is allowing anyone to join. There is no apply to join to which they have to sort members before they can get in. So that's one of the big security issue here. So if you're in an alliance and you notice that anyone can join your alliance, then tell the leaders, hey, can you close the border, right? Close the border so nobody can just, flow in, because that's not good. What happens when you have an open border in here for example, with Hell, what happened is that we were able to teleport into this and we're just able to exterminate the Hell players as they're farming. They didn't expect it. So just for example, like this is a vulnerable player. I can join IBJX and attack it. All right. So the corrective action in here is close the border, right? Close this border in here and don't let anyone to join. And then the next thing here is that the corrective action, if you are from Hell and you realize hey, my members are getting attacked and this is definitely not good. What you need to do is destroy that alliance. There's no point in being nice because if it's hurting your tribe, then that's not going to be good. Destroy the central fortress so that there is no territory. When there is territory here in the game that you don't control, it is a security risk, and we don't want that. That is something that we don't want because you're gonna struggle here, and your members are gonna be super frustrated. They're gonna be like, why am I getting attacked? And it's because of the leadership not taking decisive action and to protecting their members. So if I was the leader here, I would have destroyed that like weeks ago, and they haven't destroyed it. I don't know why. There's no point. It's a dead alliance pretty much. They should just absolutely destroy it. What happened is that players like me and others are able to teleport there and then pick on them and cherry pick them. And sometimes they get pissed off, they'll fight back, and it's even better because in top lore event, you want to get more points. So, if you are an opponent, you don't want to feed your opponent, right? So that's one thing that, people make mistakes in here. So huge mistakes in here. So hopefully when you make an alliance, set it to apply only, not as, anyone can join. That's a huge mistake, right? So again, if you see an alliance that anyone can join and you don't have a control, destroy the alliance. So for example, in here, this tribe, this Doom tribe, this one has a apply to join. So this one has a gatekeeping. So if you have a gatekeeping in here, it's not a security risk in here. All right. So just keep that in mind, that sometimes you just have to destroy the tribe if it has, security risks. And you really want to protect yourself here in the game. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is the heroes in the game. I see a lot of players making huge mistakes in the heroes. Whenever they are upgrading the first skill, they skip this. I would see sometimes they skip this, and then, or it will only be level 2, and then they'll start working on to the other skill. First, I want to give you best advice in here. Max out your first skill. This is your rage skill. Let's say if you are going to be like a Harry Potter, you have to cast that magic, right? This is it. You want to cast that magic. This is going to be your most powerful attack, your first skill. So very important, max your first skill on your hero. Second thing, if you're going on PvP, I want to say if you have the ability, like for me, I would do an Aaron Kalthus or Kalthus and Aaron if you have one march only. But of course, if you're going to be multiple march, use your elite heroes in here. But if you're going to be running with one march, try to optimize it with 2 legendaries instead. The legendaries is definitely going to be more stronger than the elite heroes here in the game. But key thing in here, max out the first skill. As you can see, all of my heroes have maxed out first skill in here, even the elite ones as well. So that is very important. The next thing that I want to show you guys as a very important thing here into the game is that you don't want to just open up everything in here. Although the game has a system to which you cannot be attacked if you are in an alliance, in an alliance territory. So you still don't want to open this just because if there is a war and your alliance territory gets knocked out. So for example here, a good example here, Uni was destroyed, got pushed back. As you can see, they have cities in here. It was pillaged, and most of them probably was looted as well. So you don't want to open these up. These are token forms. It's not gonna go away. Just use them as it is, you know, just use them as you need them, and kind of just like speed ups, right? Just use them as you need them whenever there's an event or you need to make really good push. That's one thing to my advice. You can use the gold, the gems. Those are some of the things that you can use, and then the knowledge points as well. But for the most part of this, you know, the food, the wood, the iron, the stone, they are subject to being pillaged, and you don't want to get pillaged in here. All right, like my good friend today pillaged me. He claims to be accidental, but I doubt it. All right, so let's see. But it's no big deal. It's no big deal. It's just a game at the end of the day. All right. So another mistake that people do is not binding their account. So go to the profile picture, go to settings in here, and then go to account. Once you get into account, there's this thing called change account. I think before this change account, it's supposed to be link account. Link your account. All right. You have the device login. So let's say my login for my iPad, which I'm using to record this right now, will be my farm. When I log into my phone, it will be my main account. So on device login, keep that in mind, device login. But they are all in one email account. So if you go to account in here, and then you can click continue, and you can see all of my accounts in here. That's how I made my farms as well. So you can just click create new IGG ID. You can actually make 5 of them in one email. Thank you to 6-year-old gamer in here for giving me that advice. So that's something that you guys need to make sure to do, is bind your account, because let's say you lost your device and you didn't bind it into an email, then all of your progress is gone. All right. So very important tip here that you guys need to do it right away. As soon as you hear this message, double check if your account is binded or not, and then let me know in the comment section. Now, last mistake in here is basically orders. So when you go into trade hall, you see this task, any green grade and above. So that means we gotta select anything that is green first. When I first started into the game, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just clicking, completing any orders. But if you actually maximize this, just like what I did right now, then you can actually get more rewards. Because let's say this one, total lumber. So I gotta hit the lumbers in here because this one has lumber, and then you get extra rewards right here. Actually, a better example is as we refresh it, total lumber transaction. So what I would do is I will hit up the green ones first because it has a lower quality. And then let's pick another one. You can see this is lumber. So you can see this first one in here, it doesn't have any lumber. I'm gonna go and select this one. Then I'm done with that one. And then the next one, it will still say lumber. Okay. I don't have any ability to complete this, unfortunately. So I'm just going to go and submit this, and I'm going to refresh this by 10. And then see lumber. So select the green one first. Finish that one. Look at what the resources in here. So we'll hit lumber in here, and there we go. We completed that task again. And then now it's food. So there's no point for me to collect this right away, this lumber right here. So we'll do food right there. Boom. We got it, right? We're being efficient in here. Now it's back at lumber again. And there we go. We're stuck at that. So I'm just going to let that go and let it be. And now, extra mistake in here, don't forget to collect your mercenary camp free troops. I mean, this is super cool. I like this part in the game. This mercenary camp free troop is so useful because you can get a lot of free troops in the game. So anyway, those are the 5 mistakes that I believe that are very, very crucial here in Rebirth of Glory that can hinder some of your success. Really, the main thing in here is the first two that I've mentioned. Those are so critical in here. Another mistake I should say is like, if you don't watch the videos that I make, then you're making some mistakes, because I'm trying to give you guys a lot of free information in here for you to enjoy the game and be successful, and not just to, you know, of course we'll have some entertainment content as well in the future, but I want to build a foundation in here so that you guys can be successful. The goal that I want to make contents in here is that I want you guys to enjoy the game and be successful, and then eventually, of course, we may even see each other to battle. And then at the end of the day, we're all gamers. We all have our pride, but at the same time, just remember, it's only a video game. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys again next time.